Let's get some music. It's always so quiet every time I do a live. Hello. Hi. I'm back. I'm back on the lives. I know it's been like almost 2 weeks, I think, since I did a live stream. So I'm back. And I have to finish up this little test knit. I think I only have like 8 more rows to go and it's done and I'm so excited. I feel like my knitting has drastically improved. Holy moly, hi. Hello everybody. Hi Leona. Leona. Amanda, I'm knitting right now. Oh, what's happening here? But yeah, this test knit has been open for about a month. You guys will find out very soon who I'm test knitting for. But I was like going through some stuff and I was waiting for the yarn to be delivered and just like swamped. So I couldn't start working on the test knit for almost like the first 2 weeks that it opened up. And everybody else was getting their sweaters done. And I'm still like over here waiting for my yarn to be delivered. But thankfully, I'm literally almost done. I'm going to finish it today. I'm going to finish it. So one thing I will note, like with my knitting, I won't say that I've gotten faster because I don't think I'm that fast, but I feel like the tension of my work looks a lot better. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing differently than before, but it just looks so much nicer. Oh my gosh. Whoa, hello. Carla. Hi, Carla. I'm so glad you could make it to my live. I never plan them out. Like, I never have a set date or time. I kind of just pop on when I have like a free hour. So that's what we're doing right now. It's like motivation for me to finish this up too, because I meant to finish this last night. And then Jordan and I we started a new show on Amazon Prime. It's called Vikings. And now we're hooked. So I was like watching it last night and I was knitting. I was like, you know what? I don't even want to knit anymore. I've been doing it for like 10 days straight. Screw it, I'm watching Vikings. So now I'm going to finish it up. This is like the easiest part of the sweater. It's a sweater, by the way, y'all. I don't want to show too much of it because I don't want to give it away. Actually, I might as well just tell y'all. All right, so right now, I know I don't look like much, but look at how this looks. This looks so good. I'm so happy with myself. Again, y'all, I'm a beginner knitter still, okay? I'm not intermediate yet. I wouldn't say that. But I'm knitting this sweater for Kara. Her name is Kara. Over on Instagram, her handle is Kara's Knit ENG. So I'm test knitting for her. And I'm using a new kind of mohair that I've never used before, but the brand is called Ice Yarns. And honestly, I've heard about Ice Yarns for years, like before I even started my YouTube channel. And there's been several times like I've gone over to the Ice Yarns website and like had the full intention of like purchasing a ton, and I mean like a ton of their yarn, but because they're based out of Turkey, their shipping is pretty hefty. And depending on how much yarn you purchase, like the shipping rate goes up per kilo. So I never committed to buying ice yarns before. And then I was like, you know what? Let's do it for this test knit. I didn't get it off of the Ice Yarns website because, like I said, shipping is pretty hefty. So I will suggest, I'm going to talk about all about Ice Yarns because I can just feel it coming on. But first and foremost, if you're going to purchase from Ice Yarns and you're going to pay the big shipping cost, you might as well purchase like all the yarn that you really want from the website. I'm pretty sure this was like years ago, like when I used to fill up like my cart and see how much it was going to cost. And I want to say I had probably like 20 or 30 balls or skeins of yarn in my cart, and the shipping would come out to like $80, which is like it's a lot for me. So yeah, I never did that. But if you're gonna buy from Ice Yarns, you might as well get as much yarn as you can. That way, like if you really like the yarn, you're not like, dang, I have to go spend another $50. I feel like the minimum was like $50 on shipping. So it's like, or the shipping itself was $50. I was like, if you're gonna purchase all that yarn, you might as well do it in one foul swoop instead of like having to do it again later. But from what I can remember on the Ice Yarns website, y'all, they have so much yarn. It's kind of like it's so affordable too. It's kind of like if Bernat or Lion Brand or whatever made every type of yarn imaginable, imaginable, like from wool, alpaca, mohair, acrylic, linen, cotton, literally anything that you can imagine, hand dyed yarn. You got like chainette yarn, ribbon tape yarn, buckle yarn, like literally every type of yarn you can imagine. They make so much. And I feel like the cool thing about Ice Yarns, I'm just over here talking about Ice Yarns. But what was I gonna say? Oh, the cool thing about Ice Yarns is it's so affordable. Like typically on their website, they'll sell packs of either 4 skeins or 8 skeins. So they don't sell singles. But if you wanted to purchase like a pack, just say like regular like acrylic yarn, a pack of 4 or a pack of 8, like a pack of 4 would only be like $4 for the entire 4 skeins. If you're gonna get like a pack of 8 and it's like a super nice acrylic or even like a cotton yarn or like a wool yarn, like 8 skeins is gonna get you like $10, which is crazy, crazy affordable. So I guess for like the quality, I'm assuming, of yarn and like the amount of yarn, it kind of makes up for it. Like with the shipping, it'll kind of like even out. But yeah, that's just like my little spiel on Ice Yarns. I'm gonna get carried away. I'm sure I'll talk about it more, but I want to read some of these comments. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to like read these and it is going away. Cloud Squad said, "What are tips for knitting?" I don't really have too many, so I'll just give you like the few that I have based on my experience. Um, I'd say first and foremost, like tension is like a really, really big thing. Like when I first did my first few pieces knitting, for whatever reason, like whenever I casted my yarn, yeah, casted it onto the knitting needles, I did it so, so tight that it's so hard to get your needles like into the stitches. Like it physically slows you down by like 4 times. So casting on really loosely is such a help. And also just like as you're knitting, I've also learned like not to like hold too tight. It's kind of like crochet. Like you don't want to hold too tight onto your yarn or else your work comes out super, super tight. And yeah, I don't know. Those are like the basic tips for knitting is you have to cast on as loose as possible. And then as you're knitting, you don't want to like tug on the yarn too much. Like I'll pull it through the stitch and then I'll just kind of like drop it. That way, it kind of loosens up the tension a little bit. But for knitting, if you're trying to get into knitting, any of you guys haven't even started knitting it, literally just go watch. I should actually make one, but just go watch like a really basic tutorial on YouTube. And all you really need to learn for knitting is like one stitch. You could learn the garter stitch, or it's like the purl stitch. If you just learn how to purl, you could literally make an entire cardigan or scarf or blanket just with one stitch. But like the two most important stitches are like the purl stitch and the knit stitch. And like up until recently, those were literally like the only stitches I knew. So you can make a lot with just that. LB, do I love crochet or knitting more? Come on. Actually, I like crochet just because I have been doing it for so long. I really know how to crochet consistently, like different stitches, different or like a really great tension. And obviously, like 90% of what I do is crochet. But I actually really love knitting. Like, it's actually a lot more therapeutic for me than crochet. I don't know what it is. It's like the sound of like the knitting needles like rubbing on each other. I don't know. You just get such a different look with knitting. So I really have like fallen in love with knitting. I just don't do it too often. It takes me a lot longer to create like a finished product with knitting versus crochet. If like I really wanted to, I could make a crochet top in like one day. All right, I need to count my rows here. And then I can tell y'all about my new like business adventure. Brittany Agler, you're here. Hi. Hi. Abigail, hello. Cloud Squad. My shop is my website. So if you go to literally any of my videos here on YouTube and you go to the description, my website link is in the description. I literally went through and added, like updated my video description on every single video on my channel. So it will literally be on any video that you click. Any video. Pauline. Hi, Pauline, you're here. Oh, I don't have a booger, guys, I swear. Every time I record a video, I like go to edit it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a booger. And then I like look closer and I'm like, no, it's my piercing. So if you see me like touching my nose, I'm probably just fixing my piercing. I swear. Yeah, Pauline, knitting for me, super difficult at first just because like my tension was all whack and I couldn't really seem to grasp like when the yarn, like your loops and your stitches are like sitting on your needle. Depending on what stitch you just made, your yarn will sit like in a certain direction. And I went to a knitting shop and the way the lady described it to me was your yarn either sits cross-legged, like as if you crossed your legs, or you sit like cowboy, and then your yarn or your stitch is like a little bit more open. So I couldn't grasp that at first, and I literally had to go to a knitting shop and like ask the lady there, like, okay, I don't know what's going on. Can you tell me what the heck is going on with my stitches? And she's like, that's why if you're trying to work with like a knit stitch and then some of your stitches like in your work look messed up, it's because you crossed your yarn funky or you had your yarn sitting in the back when it should have been in the front. So there's like a bunch of different like little things you have to like keep in mind with knitting versus crochet. your yarn is pretty much like always at the back, you know? And like right now, I don't know what this is called. I don't know if this is continental or whatever the other way is called. But because I'm using mohair, I know how to do the other style of knitting where like you leave it in your hand and like you don't have to lift your hand. I actually really like knitting like that. But because this is mohair, it's kind of tricky for me to knit the other way. So it's just kind of faster if I just do this style. When I'm working with just like straight up acrylic or whatever, I'll knit the other way. Yeah, Pauline, I love that's what I like so much about knitting is like there's so much of like a better drape with knitting versus crochet. Although I will note for this sweater that I'm working on, I think I need to block it because all my stitches are kind of tight. Like my tension's not bad, but I think to get the drape that I want, I need to block it. And I don't have anything at home that will help me block it. And I don't want to buy like a bunch of foam pads and stuff right now. So I might just have to like stretch it out or something. I don't know. But yeah, for this sweater that I'm working on to like come full circle, I was talking about ice yarns. I decided to use Ice Yarns Con Mohair. See, look, there's my booger again, guys. I swear. I'm just gonna like tuck it in there. Don't mind that. I've been using the Ice Yarns Con Mohair. And like y'all, just like look at this. It's so, so nice. Like you guys can really see this. And when I pulled this, when I got this in the mail and I like pulled it out of the bag, this mohair is unlike anything I've felt before. For the most part, mohair yarns generally have like a very soft touch to them because they're fluffy and furry, if you will. I don't know what it is with this mohair, but it's crazy soft, like unbelievably buttery. And the way that this Ice Yarns Con mohair differs from like the other mohair I've used in the past, you guys have seen me use the Hobie Diablo mohair. That stuff, very soft, very nice, but it's super, super fine. Like I believe on their website, the Diablo mohair is listed as like a one. It's either like I think it's like lace weight or it's like a number one yarn, something like that. But this mohair, if you guys can see, like here in my hand, it's a lot thicker. Like this is definitely not fingering weight yarn. This is kind of, I believe Ice Yarns lists this as a number 4 worsted weight yarn. I'd probably call this like a number 3 DK weight, like a heavy 3, but it's so, so fluffy. So if I was going to use like the Diablo yarn, in order to make it like this thick, I'd probably have to triple strand the Diablo mohair yarn. But this is nice because it's already like so bulky. All right. So yeah, I need to figure out how I'm going to stretch this sweater or kind of like, I don't know, figure out a way to have it lay nicely on me because I actually need to submit my test knit photos by tomorrow. So I'm going to have to figure something out. I will note too, like with mohair, even when I'm crocheting, especially with knitting though, the mohair slows me down a lot. Like when I use yarns that are like a lot smoother and less bulky, like a regular acrylic or whatever, like a cotton yarn, I can work so fast. But the mohair, like it splits or like you don't insert your needle like into like the right spot of the mohair. So it kind of gets messy. Oh, thank you, Pauline. Yeah, okay, so the style I'm doing right now is English is English style. How many rows do I have? 1, can't even see. 1, 2, 3. I did 3 rows, okay. Um, so, like, right now, you guys watch, I'll, like, insert my hook, lift my hand off of my needle, my hook, and I'll wrap the yarn, and then I'll pick up the needle again, versus the other style, the continental style. This is gonna be so hard. I haven't done it in, like, days. But other styles, like, you just hold the yarn, your working yarn in, like, your left hand, and you kinda just wrap the yarn like so. So if you guys, like, watch my right hand, it's not being lifted off of the needle, like, my hands just stay on my work. But I don't know, this mohair tension, I don't know, I don't wanna mess up the tension. And because most of the project I've already been doing it English style, I don't wanna switch up to continental and then have a different tension in the sweater. So I'm just gonna stick to what I've been doing. I'm parched. I need to drink some water. Do I prefer bamboo or plastic metal needles? Honestly, I like either. I don't really notice too much of a difference myself. I'm sure there is. I'm sure other people have like their preferences. I do most of my knitting just with this interchangeable circular knitting needle set that I got off of Amazon. Super affordable, and I think I have like every size of needle up until like 10 millimeter, I think. But I like the set that I have, and it was really really affordable. So there's that. I've used bamboo knitting needles once, and it was nice. There's kind of something about the sound of like the metal needles rubbing on each other. Is that weird? Almost. Almost done. So something I wanted to talk about with you guys or like mention while I'm here. If you guys don't already follow me on Instagram, go to Instagram because I like always post like a bunch of polls and like questions and stuff over there. But recently, I've been really trying to research and look into starting my own hand dyed yarn line. That is, it's a lot to take on. I'm like really excited because I've been trying to like read a bunch of articles and I'm going to order some books on hand dyeing yarn. But I have a Google form, like a little survey. It's like 5 questions. But if you guys haven't already filled that out, I posted it here on YouTube as well. But I would like you guys' feedback on hand dyeing yarns. And if you guys would be interested in purchasing It's Aaron B hand dyed yarns. I'm really excited. There's so many things I want to do, but I know I need to start off small so that I'm not overwhelmed. But in the poll that I held, um, I was gonna say in the poll that I held, I was asking people like what yarns they use the most. And surprisingly, a lot of people said cotton. And I was like really surprised because I mean, I know they sell hand dyed cotton yarn, but like I don't see that too often. So that was pretty interesting. So we shall see. We shall see. I've also been trying to do like a lot of research on um, when I get started on this. Hopefully, I want to purchase my hanks and like my yarn from like small businesses. So that has also been a kind of daunting task. I haven't found too many. I have a couple that I'm talking to right now just to like get a feel for them and stuff. But I think one of them is actually like a family owned business. So there's that. There is that. I've also been, I don't know why I'm like randomly thinking of all these things, but I've also been thinking about possibly changing my name here on YouTube. It's still going to be Erin. I don't know. I kind of feel like as I get older now, like the name It's Erin B is very like, I don't want to say comical. I don't even know the word I'm looking for. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that I might match my name here on YouTube, like my username, to my real name, which is on Instagram, which is Erin Rako. I feel like that would just kind of flow better. I don't even know the word I'm looking for, but like, I feel like It's Erin B kind of sounds like, I don't know. It's like a statement or like an exclamation, like it's Erin B. It's like a declaration instead of just like my name. So yeah, I might, I don't know. I don't know when I'll do that. I was just kind of talking it over with Jordan. Oh, somebody just said that they just finished making the Madison baby doll top a few hours ago. What yarn did you use for your top? You got to give me the details. You know I want to know about the yarn. Somebody said, "Where's the mod?" I've been trying to report and like delete all the weird comments. Did I miss anything? But Amara's here. Hi, Amara. I'm doing a lot better. I'm doing a lot better. I like partially didn't stream for a while just because I was so swamped. And then the last like almost week I've been out of town. So kind of like needed a reset button. I was like, I don't know how to explain it, but I was kind of like going through like some, I don't even know how to phrase it. I guess you could say it's like mental health issues, but I was kind of just getting really like irritated with like people hating on me. And for the most part, if I get like a weird comment or like I wouldn't say a nasty comment, but like comment that serves no purpose other than to like put me down. For the most part, I'm like, I don't really care. Like I'll read it. I'm like, okay, whatever. Because again, these people like don't know me personally, but I was getting some rude, unhelpful people the last like week and a half. And it made me like, I don't know. It was just like starting to get to me and it made me like not want to post anything or like even go on Instagram because I was so like irritated. I didn't want to be like bugged if I saw more stupid comments. So I was kind of like going through like a little thing, but I've had some time to kind of like clear my head, reset, kind of like refocus and like just kind of like refocus where my energy needs to go. Like when I really sit back and like take a moment to like look at everything, most of the comments are so, so nice and so kind. Um, and if anything, I get a lot of like constructive comments. Like people are like, "Oh, hey, just so you know," or "Oh, I can I give you like my opinion?" So like for the most part, people are very, very kind, and I would rather feel like inspired by all of that positivity than to let literally like one nasty comment like ruin my entire week. And it kind of just made me even more like thankful to have such a great like friendship circle here, because everybody that comes to, like, these live streams and like comments on the videos and stuff and like DMs me, you guys are, I don't know. You guys, it sounds so cheesy, but it's like you guys really inspire me to like want to make more. And I feel like I have really great like communication with you guys. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to express it any different. I have a hard time expressing my feelings. I'm a Capricorn. We're stubborn and we're hard to move. We're like the rock. But yeah, I don't know. It's been it was nice to kind of like take a break and just I even like skipped like 2 upload days. I actually didn't mean to skip one of them, but I was like, it's too late now." But I'm back on it. I'm back and I've been thinking about a lot of things and like new game plan and yeah, like where do I want this business to go? How do I want it to grow? Um, yeah, and that's also why like I decided to put out like that little Google survey thing for like the yarn because I don't want to just like do it for me. Like I want to if I'm going to be hand dyeing yarns, I literally want it to be things that you guys want. Like I don't know, I want it to be like more specific to my friends here. So yeah. It's like I don't want to it's like on one hand I would like to make stuff that I like and that's what I'm going to do, but I also want it to incorporate your guys' thoughts on it and yeah, that's been yeah, I don't want to like I don't want to get into it too deep, but that's been my last like 2 weeks. But I feel really refreshed, honestly. I need to start I've only been home for 12 hours, but I need to get back on my recording grind, filming, recording, editing grind. I have like a list of things that I need to do, but I don't know. I'm curious to know what kind of videos you guys want to see from me besides like just straight up like tutorials. Like, are you guys still vibing like with the crochet with me's or like the knit with me's? Or do you guys want to see like more personal videos, kind of like a day in the life vlog or like a workday vlog? Like, what is it that you guys want to see? Oh, you know, it'd be really cool. Might cost a lot of money. Maybe I can't do it yet. It might be cool to make like a big purchase from Ice Yarns and then just do like a whole unboxing. Because, like I said, I've never tried out Ice Yarns besides this one yarn. So that might be cool. Kind of like open your eyes to like a lot of different options. Also, speaking of yarn, have you guys seen my latest video? The video I posted on Sunday. Um, because that video is literally all about where like my favorite places to buy yarn online. When it comes to buying yarn in person, besides Michael's and Joann's, there's only like two two like small yarn business shops. I guess you could say locally, they're like an hour drive from my house. So other than that, I don't really purchase yarn anywhere besides like Michael's and Joann's. And like we already kind of know like what's at those stores. Like we get the gist of what's out there. So in the video, I'm trying to like highlight all the different places I like buy yarn online and like also taking into account like cost. Oh, did I knit too much? Oh no. Y'all, I was talking too much. I think I think I knitted too many rows. Let me see here. Oh yeah, I definitely knitted too many rows. Oops. I'm not gonna undo it. There's no way. I'm not gonna undo it. We're just gonna act like that didn't just happen. I mean, it's one row, right? It's one row. Who's gonna notice other than me? I was gonna say, oh yeah, so in my new video, I'm talking about like my favorite stores where I purchase yarn online. I wanted to mention like Ice Yarns, but again, I personally had never like really shopped there, so I didn't want to recommend something that I had like no knowledge about. But oh yeah, also quick little tip for you guys. If you guys want literally a free subscription box of yarn, I have a coupon code for you guys. I was like messaging Knitcrate, knitcrate.com, because I really wanted to get, I like the yarns that they have on their website, first and foremost. And all of their yarns on Knitcrate are natural fiber yarns. So that's kind of a plus in itself because natural fiber lasts longer and it's more sustainably friendly, eco-friendly. And I feel like it just wears better than like your standard, I almost said like chemical yarn, but just non, what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm blanking out, guys. Help me out here. Like man-made yarn. I don't know. I don't know the words I'm looking for here. I need water and coffee. But yeah, Knit Crate is really cool because all of the yarns that they use are natural fiber. And although I'm still a huge fan of like my acrylic yarns and whatnot, I feel like I'm starting to drift more towards like sustainable type of yarns like that. Um, just better for the environment, better for us. And so yeah, they gave me a coupon code for literally all of my friends and family and subscribers. And the coupon code is literally for a free box of yarn. Like you guys will literally get a natural fiber yarn for free. So, and it's hand dyed. So if you guys are interested, I can like type it out here. But that's also literally in every description box on every single video because I want to hook you guys up and like who doesn't want free yarn? So if you guys go to Knit Crate, I believe my coupon code is Erin B. You guys will literally get a free subscription box from Knit Crate. And the coupon code also gives you 20% off all of the yarn on their website. So I don't know. I don't know any better savings than that. But yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know. Because I want free yarn. What the heck? I spend so much money on yarn. So much money. And I feel like for those of you that like stick mainly to like acrylic, linen, polyamide, nylon, whatever types of yarns, this might be like a really good introduction to natural yarns for you guys, like natural fibers. That way you guys don't have to like spend your money like not knowing if you're gonna like natural fibers. So yeah, just test it out if you guys want. It is a subscription service, but they literally said that you guys can skip as many months as you want, or you can cancel at any time. So if you want to just get the free box of yarn and then like after it's been delivered, you can go cancel your subscription if you want. You can totally do that. But yeah, that's just like my little My little budget-friendly tip for y'all. Free yarn and 20% off. I'm trying to think. I have a couple other coupon codes to other websites, but I don't remember what they are at the moment. What they are. All right, guys, I'm getting focused here. I'm on the last 2 rows. Get out of town, guys. I have 2 rows and then I'm done. It's going to be such a great feeling. I'm going to rejoice right now. All right. Sorry, guys. I've been talking so much that I've missed a bunch of your live stream comments. So let me take a second and like read some of these. And thank you, Amara, for saying that it's a good idea to match my names. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, it didn't really bother me at first to have It's Aaron B here because originally my Aaron Reiko Instagram name, that was like a personal account that I've had for years. And then I was like, I don't want to create a whole new account. I'm just going to mesh the two. I'll put personal and business together. But yeah, as like my business hopefully starts to grow more, I don't want it to be too confusing. I think it'd be a lot easier. My little nose ring. I think it'd be a lot easier to have the names match. So yeah, I am thankful that you guys are like on board with that. I know a lot of people like I've seen so many people trip out when people change their YouTube names, and it's like it's the same person. They just changed their username, but and thank you, Amara, for fixing the weird comments. Yeah, I tried to like delete some people. People be weird, okay? I'm not here for it. Yeah, this is interesting. Jenny said, I feel like I see more rude comments that put creators down in the knit community than the crochet. Yeah, that's yeah, I mean, that's all I'm going to say about that is, yeah, from what I've seen, um, the few like crocheters that I've like reached out to or like just messaged or like commented on Instagram are very, very sweet. Um, I mean, I don't think it has anything to really do with the hobby itself, but I've seen it had nothing to do with me, but I saw like some weird like knit community drama going on like 3 or something weeks ago. And I remember like watching some stories and I was like, what is this even about? And then I'm like scrolling through like the whatever page, like the explore page. And I'm just like, I'm seeing like, I don't know, I don't want to get into it because I personally like don't want to involve myself. That has nothing to do with me. But it's just, did I yarn over? I didn't yarn over. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Um, but yeah, I've noticed again, I don't really know who it applies to, but I've just kind of noticed that recently a lot of like just the crafting community. It's a lot more it's not really like a community. I feel like I don't even know how to phrase it. My mind is like half on how to do these stitches so that I don't mess up the last 2 rows, but it's so weird seeing people like in the crafting community like trying to like oh, I didn't do it again. I'm gonna cry. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just like from what you said, people would rather like attack and like tear down people in the crafting community than like build them up and like support and like I don't know. It's weird like that the term community is in there because I've seen some I've seen like some some creators be nasty to others, and it scares me, and I think that's also what was, like, scaring me a little bit, not scaring me, it was, like, frustrating me, was that as like, naturally, like, as the channel grows bigger, over time, again, you can't please everybody. That's just kind of the name of the game. Um, but just as it grows more, naturally, you're gonna draw in more haters just over time, and I fucking don't wanna be a part of that. I don't wanna be in, um, what's it called? Like a witch trial. What's it called? Like a pitchfork. I don't wanna be in that. Like, I just wanna inspire others to create, and I wanna do my best to help you guys create and give you tips and tutorials, and yeah, it's I felt really bad for some people, like, just seeing some, like, weird stuff going on Instagram that also made me, like, not even wanna go on the app because I was like, "This is all that's going on people's stories right now." Like, I don't like, that's the kind of, like, energy you wanna spread? It's so weird. So, here's my pledge to you guys, and I hope you guys already knew this, but whatever it is that you guys make or are interested in making, or even if it's like a different hobby, I'm here to support it. Okay. We don't all have to like crochet. Okay. We don't even all have to crochet. It's like, it doesn't matter what you do. I just like that in general, we have this community here and we can talk about other things than just yarn and knitting. Like, I remember the last live stream I had, I was asking you guys, like what are your careers, or what are you doing at the moment, or what do you want to work towards? Like, we can totally talk about other things than just crochet and knitting and yarn. Like, whatever goals and hobbies and things and interests you guys have, I'm here to support it and talk about it. Okay. After just seeing all this like random stuff, I just want you guys to know that hopefully you guys feel this way every time you come on my channel, on my live streams. I deem this a safe space. Okay. Which is why we are Xing out all these weird comments. Okay. Safe space only. You guys are interested in personal vlogs? Personal vlogs? Wow, you guys actually like vlogs a lot. Okay. Noof. I do read your comments, but there's so many. I gotta try to read them all. Yeah, Amara. Unfortunately, there's a lot of judging from a small minority in the knitting crochet community. Yeah, don't get it wrong. It's definitely not the entire community. Like, I've heard some people even say, like, I don't like it being called community. Like, it's 100% not everybody. It's definitely a small minority. People start out as like little weeds and then they try to take everybody down. And it's not cool. Just let people create, let people find happiness in their hobby. Don't judge, be open, be vulnerable. Jenna Van Beek, welcome back. It's okay that you've been away. It's nice to see you back on here. Amara, you said you would like an Ice Yarns order. That's perfect. I just need to I need to summon up like $100 to pay for this shipping. But I feel like that'd be a really great like introduction for all you guys, like just new yarns. Because we all know about Lion Brand. We all know about Bernat. Jordan's home. Hi, sure.
Look.
Oh, is this the new spot?
No. It's okay.
Oh. Do you want to say hi?
Oh, hey guys. Got some new goodies.
He came home with new, I almost said yarn, new film. Momo, oops. Smells like onions. Okay. Pay. Mowgli, no! Stay here. Pauline said, I hate undoing knitting because it feels like I have to perform surgery. I had to literally right before this live stream, I had to undo like 20 stitches and it took me like 10 minutes. I hate having to go back on knitting. Hate it. Like in crochet, you can just pull that work apart, baby, and like you're good to go. Knitting, it's like, oh no, you didn't pick up the stitch the right way. Your whole sweater is fucked. Oh, you dropped a stitch, say goodbye. Your whole project is ruined. Like, it's so stressful. It takes me a very long time. Zara, you said synthetic. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. I said not natural fibers. It's synthetic. Dang, it is oniony out there. Mr. Boy. Yeah.
Oh. You want to try a little bite?
Smells so good.
What are you making?
This was the sweet potato roasted.
Oh.
I flavored up the black beans with the salsa, and then cooked a little spam, and then I fried the onions on top of it. Is that good?
My God.
That good?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah!
Hey.
Mowgli! You're gonna knock the thing down.
That was really good.
Is that good?
Yeah.
I like how that sweet really goes well with the salty.
What seasonings did you put on it? Like besides the salsa?
Black pepper, and then I use the Japanese pepper because it's got the salt in it, and then the
Yeah, it's bomb.
I heard go buy a sweet potato.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you.
Good?
Yeah.
Mm,
Thank you.
that's really good. You know me, I'm always eating on the live stream. Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. You didn't. She came in. It's okay. I just don't want the music. I get flagged for the music. Oh, very interesting. I'm talking to the live stream about just very briefly about people in like the knitting crochet community are very aggressive. Like they're not very supportive. They're more just like witch hunty. And then Amara, who comes on top of my video, she says, I feel like there's been a lot of unrest in the crafting community. A few weeks ago, someone accused someone else of stealing a pattern, and it was utter BS, but it started an entire witch hunt. I hate it.
You should talk to them about it.
I did briefly earlier. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Amara, that. Look, he's in the video. Yeah, Amara, literally what you said, that was what was stressing me out. Except not even that. Like different situation, but that. And I was like, I didn't even want to go on Instagram. I was so annoyed, so pissed. Jenny said, I heard spam. I'm coming over to eat with you. Yeah, Jordan and I had spam and eggs for like breakfast. And then my mom just made like spam and eggs and sweet potato. So she gave us a bite of that. Nilka's here. Oh. See, everybody's so sweet and kind to everybody everybody's like, oh, they're here. Hi. And it's not even me. It's like each other. So nice. I had to put on something as like so quiet. Guess what? I have one row left.
Oh yeah.
no,
You've been working on this for like a month.
10 days.
Really?
Mm-hmm. What do you mean a month? I literally counted. It was 10 days. I know. I'm ready to be done with it. I'm ready. Oh wait. Come show your hair. Okay, so don't judge the braids because I messed them up a little bit today. But thank you for saying. Amara says she likes your hair.
Oh, thank you.
His hair's been getting longer, so put your head down. Like little buns in the back. But his hair is finally long enough to braid. So that's like our morning routine. French braids. What's that?
It's the hard drives.
Oh.
I need you to make me a label.
Okay, that's easy.
I think I'm just gonna use the same box.
We can put the label right over it. Tape it up, and then we'll print the label and put it right here.
This I have to cover this, alright?
Oh yeah, we'll just Sharpie it out. Yeah, people reuse boxes all the time. Same ones that it comes in. No. Julianne, are you saying my top is cute or Jordan's top is cute? If you're asking about me, I'm assuming you are. It's a dress. It's like let me pull these shorts down. It's got like built-in shorts. So it's like it kind of reminds me of like I almost said a golfing dress, like a tennis dress. But yeah, it's like a 2-in-1. So it's like a dress, and then I got shorts on. So I can sit however I want, and nobody gets a free show. I started eating Spam with white rice and eggs. Oh, because of one of my vlogs? That's so cool. Yeah, Jordan got me into that. I literally had never had Spam until, like 3 months ago?
Yeah.
My whole life. I never had Spam. Like my mom, I grew up with my mom eating it here and there, but it wasn't like something that we had a lot at home. And then Jordan, that's like one of his favorite breakfasts. And then he like made it and I ate it and I was like, okay, I've been missing out on Spam. And then also Jordan's mom told us that there's a spicy Spam or like a hot Spam. Have you guys had that? Because we like spicy things and we're probably going to get that. But that's so cool. You started eating Spam and eggs because of my vlog.
Really? Someone said that?
Yeah. I started eating Spam and eggs, Spam and white rice because of one of your vlogs.
That's funny.
That's so cool that I got you into that. You can thank Jordan.
Yeah.
Because I literally would have, he said, yeah.
You're welcome.
I literally never would have given it a try. Like, I never thought of it. But now I'm addicted. Like, we literally had it today. I want to say we have it like 3 times a week for breakfast or brunch. So good. It's a great way to get protein in. Yes, Amara, I got it for a video shoot, like back in like August last year. It's from Halara. Halara. I have a couple of their like, I guess you could say like tennis dresses. They're like 2-in-1, like moisture wicking, whatever. But this is my favorite one. I just like the neckline on this. The other ones have more of like a V-neck or like a scoop neck, but I like these like higher neck ones. Neck. Everybody's talking about Spam now. I know, because I don't need to use it yet. You want to open it?
That's cool. Maybe we could. I'm gonna do all of these.
All of what?
All of these.
No, they're already wound up. You don't need to do that. They're already wound. Jordan wants to rewind all of my wound balls of yarn
You're getting new toys and you don't use them.
because I don't need it yet. Sploff is here. They said Jordan's IG photos that you take are absolutely beautiful.
Hey.
Hey.
That's right. Follow me on IG.
They do. That's how they know about your photos.
Oh, sorry.
Crazy. Chrissy. All right, guys. Jordan comes home and all of a sudden I stop knitting. I got to finish this. I got one more row. All right, guys. We need a chant. Jordan, you got to start it. Go. Aaron, Aaron. I'm dead. Don't do that.
This is such a hazard.
Get bustle. Are there like wires hanging? So many things.
What's this thing called? HD.
Jenny, you get a million ads from Halara. Yeah, I think I was actually wearing this dress or a different one by Halara. And then I went to see my girlfriend a couple weeks ago and she asked me the same thing. She's like, where is that dress from? I was like, oh, it's from like some brand called Halara. And that's the same thing she said. She goes, oh my God, I get ads from them all the time. I actually want to get their stuff. I'm like, well, there you go. There you go. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're embarking on the last row. My excitement is through the roof. Let's time myself. It's 2:17. Speed racing now. Watch me drop all my stitches. Just mess the whole thing up. After I just mentioned kind of briefly about stupid Instagram drama, I was telling them that my live streams will always be a safe place to talk about inspiration. And it don't really matter what you guys want to make or what jobs you guys have or what other hobbies you guys have. We support.
Yes.
I was also telling them how we started watching Vikings.
Oh, yeah.
What shows are you guys watching right now? Do you guys have any like series that you're watching? Or maybe like a movie recommendation because we like watching movies late at night, so we need some recommendations. They better not be any like zombie movie recommendations because that's Jordan's favorite.
What's wrong with that?
I don't want to see Walking Dead right before I go to sleep. Jordan wanted to watch 28 Days Later a week ago.
Oh, shit.
And he's like, oh, this is a good one because the zombies actually run fast. I'm like, oh yeah, let's watch this right before I fall asleep, right?
But you could dream about like how you're gonna kill him, you know?
That's not how my dreams go. My dreams go, I'm the one that loses the grip of the person's hand and I fall into the zombies, and that's me.
That's not good.
That is not good. You guys are funny. They actually said Aaron. Aaron. I I'm dead. You guys are funny. Jordan didn't do it, so you guys did it.
Yeah.
Go.
Red.
Okay. Hey, it's not Aaron to you. Is the dog in here?
Mm.
Oh, I thought I heard footsteps right now. I like how I tell myself, oh yeah, let's time my last row, and then I just start like hanging out. Come on now. All right, guys, I think I have like 20 stitches left. Let's go. What you mean?
We don't have any plants on the shelves.
Mm-mm. We can move Azula back in here. Because she's happy.
Anywhere.
Any way you want it, that's the way you something.
Maybe.
Like 10 stitches. Mhm.
These new socks are taller already.
I know, right? The one on the far right.
Just compared to yesterday.
Show them Azula.
Hmm.
This
These are
is
plants.
Azula. She's a ZZ plant. And look at her new stalks. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah.
Which other ones low light? One of the ones on the little brown shelf thing. Priscilla's so hard.
I know. Because she's like a rubber plant almost. She don't.
Yeah.
I water her in 2 days though, so she'll be fine. I'm scared to put any of the other ones in low light, to be honest.
No light?
I'm scared. I'm scared to do it. Y'all, it's done. It's done. Now I just need to cast off.
Hey, Malik.
Mm.
Hi, Malik.
Let me count just to make sure I don't cast off too early. Let's see. Okay. And then this one. Oh, looks right. Yeah. Cue Lil John. Can I get a Lil John?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Guys, if this was like a radio station and I had like buttons to push, I would push Lil John. Yeah. Or even Usher. Yeah. All right. It's time to cast off. I cannot believe I finally finished this thing. I think I'm just going to do like a regular. What is it called? Regular bind off, regular cast off. See, fighting you. She said, I don't want kiss kiss. I want treat treat. Okay.
Yeah, good boy. Shake. Yeah, good boy. Sit.
No.
Oh, Drea, you asked, who am I test knitting for? I'm test knitting for Kara on Instagram. Her name is Kara's Knit ENG. She has so many patterns. Her stuff is really, really cool. I believe everything that she does is knitting. Like most of it or all of it is knitting patterns. But she has some really, really nice patterns that I want to purchase on my own. She also just made a pattern, for like a knit bucket hat, but it kind of almost looks like a cowboy hat. And I want to make that. That's like the next thing from her that I wanted to make. What is this news? So serious. Whoa. Can you guys hear this music? It got intense. Sounds like Blade Runner in here.
Can I join your live? Join your live in the
Jordan just joined my live. Can you
Oh.
comment?
yeah.
Yeah, pay me.
Hey, it's me.
The internet just shuts down. It goes through like, what's it called when it?
Wait, can you put like emojis?
Mhm. Yeah, people do it all the time. They put like hearts and stuff.
Hey, that's,
It's held for review.
what does that mean? Is that bad?
No, it's like, oh, it went through. Okay. One of my mods, I think, did that. It's like if people
Ugh.
spam a lot or whatever, it'll hold it, or if somebody uses like a curse word or something, it'll like hold it for review. That's so funny that you sent hearts and it was like, but other people have been using hearts.
Well, I guess I'm out then.
What?
What?
That's not cool.
21. Mowgli, ups,
Mowgli, ups,
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 ups.
ups. Oops, that's
Come
tight.
here. Mowgli,
Mr. Boy,
ups.
you
now.
get up here now.
Ups,
You get up here now.
ups. Good.
Yeah. Let's show more. Oh, that's my crotch. Mowgli! Don't do anything PETA wouldn't approve of back there. All right, we're casting off stitches. Let's gain some headway. Because I am over it. What's going on back there? Oh, you guys are snuggling face to face. Oh my God, you're so cute. Yes, we did. Come on now.
You kind of look like Floki.
What? Because his eyeliner?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, but I saw some shows that you guys recommended for us. So let me read this.
Is Euphoria on there?
I don't even know. I'm reading other stuff first. Sonic the Hedgehog
What?
just dropped on Netflix.
Anime?
Yeah, I think so. Jenny said, how true to size is Halara? I can't tell if I'm a small or a medium half the time when it comes to online stores. Personally, I ordered the smallest size that they had on Halara when I was getting the dresses and stuff. And for the most part, it's pretty true to size. I would say, if anything, it's a little bit big. Like, just a little bit. So, I don't know. Say, for the most part, true to size. And then some parts fit like a little bit looser. I wouldn't say baggy, but just could be a little tighter, especially because it's like workout gear. Amara, we do like watching anime. What was the name of that show that with that hand that transformed?
Oh,
We watched a couple weeks ago this anime show on Netflix.
What is that called? That one's good.
Parasite.
Oh, Parasite.
We watched Parasite, the anime. It was pretty good. There was only one season though. I was kind of bummed
Yeah, that's pretty good.
because I got pretty into that. All right, there's more recommendations here. Let me read these. We don't have Disney Plus or the Hulu.
The Hulu.
The Hulu.
We'll make us good.
I still haven't seen New Girl, but I know so many people love that show. I think that's on Netflix. Just haven't gotten around to it. Jackie, I recently learned for a different project I was doing, I did a different type of cast off. I think it was called the Jenny cast off, something like that. And it was really, really easy to do. It makes whatever binding you have, like that edge, super, super stretchy. So if you just like YouTube that, I learned it really fast. But that was a nice, easy cast off. Wasn't too like intricate.
Hey.
Pauline, I feel like I've seen an ad on YouTube for that movie. It's called like, let me read this again. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Is it not a book?
It might be based after a book. I've seen like ads on it. Haven't seen that yet though. That one looks cool though. That looks really, really cool. Mowgli, you don't want to cuddle? Well, we were gone. Don't you miss us? He's like, yeah. We cuddled last night. I'm over it. All right, y'all. Last, ooh, what is this? Like 7 stitches? And she is done. Last stitch. Let's go, let's go. All right. It's not a crochet needle. This is hard. Let's just cut it. Oh boy. Ta-da! Y'all literally just finished a sweater with me on this live stream. See, it looks super like cropped, but it's really not. It's just like, it's kind of, I think I need to maybe like wash it and stretch it out. Because like, look, this is how it looks, and this is how long it should be. So I think she just needs some like blocking or something. I don't know. That's better. See, it's supposed to be like more like that. Here is the sweater.
Oh, fuck.
And the sleeves.
see.
So cute. Has to be stretched out though. Super stretchy look.
Mhm.
Like this too. See, it seems all short, and then it's supposed to be like that. I think I need to wash it for it to be regular.
Dope.
Polly said try it on, so we're gonna try it.
Yeah.
See the sleeves? They're full length, but they're like not blocked. So then, see how much stretch there is? I just need to like block them, and then that's what it'll look like. Why is that hole?
That's dope.
So soft. I kind of actually like it with this crop sleeve.
That look dope like this though. With the no sleeve.
But the what?
The no sleeve.
Yeah. So I was recording this earlier in the week, kind of like a knit with me, and I showed what it looked like before I added the sleeves, and it was so cute. It was actually like a little like cap sleeve. It was so cute, and I was actually like, dang, I kind of wish the pattern was like this. So now that I kind of know how to work the pattern, I want to remake this, but make it a short sleeve top, and then I could even like extend this like longer. But yeah, not bad. I just have to block it because this thing has a ton of stretch. It's just like too freshly knitted, and it looks super like 3/4 sleeve. There's like some serious stretch with this. So this is probably what it should look like. But I actually kind of like this this like 3/4 sleeve look. It's like not full. I kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just need this to be like a little bit longer. But here she is. Wow, wow, wow. I love these freaking eyelets, like these open holes. So cute. So yeah, first time working with this mohair yarn, but I like it. I like it a lot. Nilka, I have never blocked before, but I know how to, I just don't have like the items. So maybe I should. Maybe I should.
That's nice.
I've been getting a lot of those. I'll show you in a second. Somebody's asking about We Are Knitters yarn. And Amara is saying, I've never bought from We Are Knitters, but they recently did the community dirty by working together with Zara.
Wait, why is that dirty?
Because Zara is fast fashion, not sustainable.
I see.
And then like a slow fashion brand is like promoting this brand of Zara.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
It's probably the pocket tees, huh?
No, they're selling their kits. Like, you know how I have the kits on how to like make a sweater? They send you all the items you need. They're selling now at Zara or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, I saw a bunch of people mad about that too. That was probably like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. So when I first saw the whole We Are Knitters thing going down, the way I first took it before I like read more about it was that I thought We Are Knitters was trying to get Zara to slowly come over to the slow fashion. I thought that's what it was. I could totally see how people were upset with like a slow fashion type of brand promoting this fast fashion, like not sustainable type of company. But like at first glance, before like I read more, when I saw like, oh, We Are Knitters is now being sold by Zara, the way I first took it was like, oh, they're trying to get Zara to be more sustainable by having their products be sold at, like they're trying to get this huge brand company that everybody knows to start selling their products, which I thought was like, oh, they're trying to just get people to acknowledge the sustainable side of slow fashion instead of these like really nasty, like big companies. But so I personally still don't even know the full story on that, but I know a lot of people were like really upset for pretty much in turn, like We Are Knitters whack is like supporting this fast fashion. So I still don't even know the full big deal. Um, but and I feel like it could go either way. Like it kind of just depends on how you're looking at it, perspective. But yeah. Oh, somebody did say Euphoria. Somebody said binge watch Euphoria.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Amar, I see what you're saying. You said, oh, it just went away. We are knitters pride themselves on being ethical, and then they choose one of the least ethical companies to work with. A little backwards, at least. Yeah, I feel like if they had done the promoting different, like in the sense of instead of just having their products sold on Zara, if that's what it was. Again, I could be wrong. Maybe the way that they should have gone about this whole collab together was like maybe Zara coming out and saying we we acknowledge the kind of like detriment of our not sustainable business, and we want to start lending more towards the slow fashion. Maybe that would have been different, but if it's just like, oh, our products are being sold, that's kind of like it's almost kind of like they're using this big brand to promote their business instead of getting them to kind of come to the good side of slow fashion. But yeah, very interesting. Oh yeah, Drea said, completely agree with Amara. They shouldn't pretend to be something that they're not and been forthcoming with the collab. And when asked about it, they were vague. Oh yeah, I saw that too. Like when people were like, what's going on here? They're just like, they didn't really answer anybody's questions. I forgot about that. It's been like 2 months now, huh? Hmm. Drea, you said something very interesting. You said, I wish there were more options for similar yarn. Like there's only two companies that sell yarn like they do. Wool and the Gang and We Are Knitters. Maybe I can try to like search around and see if there are comparable yarns on like Ice Yarns or something, or like anywhere really, and then compare them with Wool and the Gang or We Are Knitters and see if they're like dupes or something. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like if anything, Wool and the Gang, We Are Knitters probably should have teamed up with like a bunch of local businesses. That would have been cool, like small businesses, and had their work promoted through there. And then they're also at the same time promoting that small business. But it is weird that they go through such a large company like that.
It's money.
Dush money. Mm-hmm.
It's very obvious.
Oh yeah. But that's the funny thing is like they know the knitting community is rough and like they did that. It's like, ooh, that's like them teaming up with Forever 21 and being like, buy our products at Forever now. It's like,
Hey, honestly, the best way to get marketing is to ruffle the feathers a little bit.
because then people are gonna like look into you and shit. But yeah, they should have. That would have been actually really cool if they like found like 5 like up and coming small businesses or something. And then that way they can like shout out the small business. They're giving that small business their business, and in turn, that would have been really cool, actually. Oh, Zara. Nilka, I almost called you Zara. This is interesting. You're saying you study operations management and the transition to sustainable fashion on Zara's part. That's interesting. It's part of their brand to always be on top of new trends. They usually plan their trends like 2 months before. Yeah, they always have crazy new stuff. It's like Forever 21. They always have like 1,000 new pieces. What is it like every week, every other week on their website? Do we think Zara will ever go sustainable or more? Do we think? Yeah, not enough revenue for the amount of money it takes to go slow fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not too many consumers in comparison to like the knitting community, the
Mhm.
people that buy Zara.
Yeah, because 90%, 95% of the world don't care. Mm. Oh, that's interesting. We're getting to such an interesting topic. Pauline said, "I bet they'll only change if the laws change. Like if some Democratic president is like, oh, we can't source out of the country anymore. We need to start
Oh yeah.
sourcing here
Some-
because America pays. Like they're gonna want more."
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I can't get into it too much because I'm pretty sure on YouTube's like bylaws, whatever. I can't talk too political, something like that. It gets flagged or something. Yeah, but that's a very interesting point. That's usually only how things get done. Is like laws have to change for people to actually like get up off their butts and do something. Other than that, it's all like, well, I don't have to. Amara said, yeah, probably not. Profit is number one. Well, other than Zara, I did slow fashion today, which is pretty cool. I don't always finish a project that often, but I'm pretty happy with this one. I like how my tail's just hanging out. Slow fashion for the win. Doing what we can. I like how right as somebody comes in, Robert says, "Hey, what are y'all talking about? Can I get in on it?" I'm about to be like, "All right, I'm going to end this live stream now." Very interesting discussion today, guys. Thank you for joining. That's really cool. See, I like how we always get into like very random but like deep discussions about stuff. Kind of like opens up your mind, makes you think more about what's going on. Hmm. I'm dead. I'm gonna I'm gonna remove that.
What?
I'll tell you after it ends. I don't want to get in trouble. Thanks, guys, for joining in. I'm gonna get going. I gotta edit now. I gotta edit. But yeah, go answer my poll. Um, the little Google survey that I have for like if you guys are interested in like yarns and stuff, like what you want to see. Yay.
Mhm.
All right, thank you guys for joining. I'm gonna get going.
Bye.
Figure out some way to block this thing. I don't know yet. Pray for me. Love you guys. See you soon. Have a good day. Be safe. I'll have another live stream soon. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Everybody's typing bye.